School uniforms are more than just a dress code. They bring discipline, a sense of belonging, and relief from fashion pressure. Surprisingly, they come in all styles and colors, each school with its unique vibe. Join us to explore the most beautiful school uniforms on Earth, where fashion meets education and elegance knows no boundaries. 15. India. School uniforms are mandatory in India with variations in style depending on the region. Northern Indian schools have separate uniforms for different seasons, while South Indian schools have a single uniform year-round. Boys typically wear light-colored shirts and long trousers, while girls wear shirts and skirts, with some areas prescribing shalwar kameez for girls. Uniforms may include shoes, ties, ID cards, and grooming standards are enforced. The Indian education system promotes uniformity regardless of religion, but dyed hair and male ponytails are generally prohibited. Uniforms are a significant aspect of Indian school life. 14. Cuba. School uniforms are a global tradition aiming to foster unity and discipline. In Cuba, they've been compulsory for primary and secondary students since the 1960s. The Ministry of Education in Cuba sets the uniform rules dictating design, color, and accessories. Students must wear uniforms daily, with deviations leading to disciplinary action. Schools can make slight adjustments to the uniform to fit their style. Cuban school uniforms are simple white shirt, dark pants or skirt, and a blue or red collar band and line down the side. Students add a red scarf, black belt, and black shoes. The goal is equality, with all students wearing the same uniform regardless of background. 13. Malaysia. In Malaysia, school uniforms are compulsory for all students who attend public schools. Malaysia introduced Western-style school uniforms in the late 19th century during the British colonial era. Today, school uniforms are almost universal in the public and private school systems. Primary school boys wears white shirt and navy blue short long trousers. For girls, navy blue pinafore over white shirt or white baju kurung over long navy blue skirt. Hey, if you're enjoying the video, a like wouldn't be that bad. Come on, do it already. Number 12. China. Chinese school uniforms vary by school and region, but typically consist of a white shirt and dark trousers for boys, and a white blouse and dark skirt for girls. Chinese school uniforms often also include a jacket or blazer with the school's emblem, and sometimes a red scarf. Red scarves are a symbol of their membership in the Young Pioneers, a Communist Party organization for ages 6 and 14. The red color of the scarves also is a reminder of the blood spilled by those who gave their lives for the revolution. 11. England. School uniforms are worn over 90% of primary and secondary schools in England. They date back to the 16th century, with blue coats as one of the earliest forms fostering humility in students. The oldest known school uniform was introduced by Christ's Hospital. In 1870, uniform styles had changed, boys transitioning from short trousers to long ones around puberty, and girls wearing blouses, tunic dresses, and pinafores, later changing to gym slips and blouses in the early 20th century. 10. Vietnam. In Vietnam, school uniform rules vary. Common uniforms include white shirts with school logos, navy black trousers, and red scarves for certain grades. Some schools have unique designs, which include skirts for girls with bows, ties, or vests, blazers, and traditional white ao dai is worn for special occasions. Physical education uniforms consist of t-shirts and tracksuits. Specific shoes are not required, but flip-flops, high heels, and certain cosmetics are prohibited in many schools. 9. Russia. During 1994 to 2013, school uniforms were not obligatory in Russia. September 2013, uniforms were reintroduced through a new educational law. Throughout 20 years, pupils who attended school in Russia could wear casual clothes like jeans, t-shirts, and sweaters. The fall of the Soviet Union led to the abandonment of the mandatory uniform policy. Among the supporters of the new Uniform Law of 2013, arguments included tackling social inequality, but also putting an end to the controversial problem of whether school students are allowed to wear traditional religious clothing to school. Each school can choose its own uniform. Number 8. Canada. In Canada, school uniforms are not required in most public schools or separate schools, except in exceptional circumstances such as school performances or international field trips. However, Catholic high schools in Ontario, grade 9 to 12, do require uniforms. Additionally, as of 2011, the Toronto Catholic District School Board has implemented an appropriate dress code of navy, blue, and white in all elementary separate schools, which do not already have their own uniforms. However, in Quebec, most school boards require students to be in uniform. Number 7. Taiwan. Taiwan has been strongly influenced by Japanese culture due to its long period of colonial rule, and the uniform style can be said to be close but not identical. There are 471 high schools, each with 2 sets of uniforms for summer, winter, and includes sportswear. During summer, in elementary school, boys wear white short trousers and shirts, while girls wear a pleated skirt. In junior high school, males wear short-sleeved shirts with shorts, while females wear shirts with pleated skirts or skirt trousers. Some schools have sailor uniforms. In senior high school, short-sleeved shirts with long trousers for males, pleated skirts for females in public schools, while private schools will always have skirts. In wintertime, long trousers and long-sleeved shirts are worn in most schools. Would you like to see more of these beautiful school uniforms and learn about the stories behind them? Let's explore together, comment your bet, and give a like on it. 6. Spain. In Spain, the use of school uniforms is not compulsory in public schools at any stage. Their usage is decided upon by school boards, with parents' thoughts and opinions taken into account. It is customary to wear uniforms in private schools, where typically girls wear shirts and a jersey skirt, while boys wear a white shirt and tie on top with trousers or shorts on bottom, and sometimes jacket. 5. Thailand. Uniforms are compulsory for all students, with few variations from the standard model throughout the public and private school systems, including colleges and universities. The dress code in primary and secondary grades for boys comprises dark blue, khaki or black shorts with a white open-collar short-sleeved shirt, white ankle socks or long dark socks, and brown or black trainers. Female students wear a knee-length dark blue or black skirt and a pale white blouse with a loosely hanging bow tie. The bow tie is dropped in favor of an open-necked pale blue shirt from Mathiam 4. The girls' uniform is complemented by white ankle socks and black school shoes. The student's name, number, and name of the school are often embroidered on the blouse or shirt. 4. United States. In the United States, most schools have dress codes instead of uniforms. Uniforms are typically required only by private and specialized schools. Students will wear collared button shirts with a tie for boys and a tie for girls, worn with khaki trousers and a belt depending on the age of the school's student body. Skirts of a modest length are an option for girls. Palmer Elementary School in Houston, Texas, found success with a dress code featuring red, white, or blue logoed polo shirts paired with navy or khaki bottoms and belts. Inner-city schools often start with polo shirts and trousers for younger students and progress to buttoned shirts, ties, dress trousers, or skirts as they advance. Number 3. Chile. The use of school uniforms in Chile has a history dating back to the early 1930s. It wasn't a common practice before then, but during Carlos Ibáñez del Campo's administration, uniforms became mandatory for all students. Under Eduardo Frei Montalva's leadership, a standardized uniform was introduced, including navy blue jumpers and white blouses for girls and gray slacks, white dress shirts, and navy blue blazers for boys in all educational institutions, whether public or private. 2. Japan. In Japan, schools often enforce strict grooming standards, including regulated hair color and length to maintain a tidy appearance. Boys wear white shirts, short trousers, and caps. Girls wear gray pleated skirt and white blouse. Occasionally, the sailor outfit is used for girls. Commonly, boys and girls wear colored caps to prevent traffic accidents. The Japanese junior and senior high school uniform consists of a military style for boys and a sailor outfit for girls. Numerous schools have adopted Western-style parochial uniforms, typically including a white shirt, tie, blazer, or sweater vest with the school emblem and tailored trousers for boys and a white blouse, tie, blazer with the school emblem, and a plaid skirt for girls. Number 1. South Korea. In South Korea, almost all secondary students wear gyobak uniforms, which include a shirt, blazer, and tie for both boys and girls. While elementary schools generally don't have uniforms, middle schools and high schools enforce the uniform code. These uniforms have been influenced by Western styles, with skirts, or trousers in most schools, for girls and trousers for boys. Celebrities often wear these uniforms to appeal to a younger audience, and school settings are commonly used for romantic storylines, making the uniform a fashion statement. Students wear name tags with colored backgrounds representing their grade, often with black or white writing. The popularity of K-pop culture in South Korea, along with the widespread adoption of gyobak uniforms, has garnered global recognition. These uniforms are often featured in media and embraced by celebrities, further fueling their international appeal.